Hey, what's going on? It's Conversational Gumbo with Stephon. You know, today everybody's celebrating Independence Day, and I like that. You see the flag, I serve that flag. I serve my people of this nation. I sacrificed, I put myself in harm's way, and I did 21 and a half years for what this country stands for. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Liberty and justice for all. Those things, those words, they mean something. And what I want to share with you is this: again, I'm in a different world, y'all. I teach about people, and people are very dynamic, and people are unpredictable sometimes, and people can be very volatile because, again, we are emotional beings, and if everything we do is too emotionalized and it's out of control, we can do damage to ourselves, right? So when I talk about this day, this Saturday, when everybody's gathering together, and I see everybody riding around with their white and red and blue clothing on, I got mine on too, right? And you start to see a unity about independence and freedom around the flag, the country, the group, all these things that are inside of this place that we live. You're gonna have to deal with people. You're gonna have to see, in this place that we are right now, in our country right now, we cannot be each other's enemy. Everything that you're seeing, everything that's going on, it's not about freedom. It's about taking it. You speak up, they kill you. So everybody see you get killed. Now nobody speaks up. We can't do that. Serving in the capacity that I've served in the government and understanding these dynamics of policy and politics is not what the crowd think they know. You're not educated in Machiavellian strategy. When we talk about political things, they're strategists. Remember, hear the word strategist and strategy. If you don't understand that, you are a victim, you are prey. You have to understand what operates in the unseen. And intelligent people and people who are aware are the people that they try to smear. Remember that. It's easy to misguide the ignorance, but it's not easy to misguide the light. The light casts its energy, and shadows must run. And people who live in the shadows do not like that. They don't like that. Think about people who live in the shadows and then you shine light. It hurts their eyes. They don't want you to be seen, and they don't want to see you that bright. So they do things to cut you down, to steal your freedom, to encage you in a whole bunch of emotions that are not beneficial to you. A whole bunch of emotions that have you self-doubting yourself, have you feeling bad about your life. You got all these stresses going on, right? These people do these things to you, and you're wondering why. It's time for your freedom. Fight for it. Get away from that relationship. Start working on getting another job. Start working on another certification. Start looking at the people around you to see, you know what? Y'all been keeping me stuck. Y'all been preventing me from being free. Everything that y'all do, every time I have an idea to do something different, you tell me I'm tripping. I wouldn't do that. You gotta pay attention to the people who criticize you and their lives. You notice that people who are not really living that well, that are very bitter, that are very, I would say materialistic, and sometimes not just materialistic, they're just the pessimism in these people. Everything is negative. They don't want to see nobody shine because they can't shine. And that hurts people who are around that, and they can't find some type of escape, especially if you live in a house with a person like that, you were raised by a person like that, you work with people like that. That's why it's so important for you to find your freedom from that type of environment and go into your closet, go into your car, sit and be quiet, and then have a conversation with God. I always say it, stop calling people, stop calling everybody. You still have to have your own personal relationship to be guided properly. So once you believe in your own personal connection, that's when your freedom begins. You understand? As long as you can believe in your personal connection and say, God, guide me. Give me the eyes to see what I need to see, the ears to hear what I need to hear, the mind to understand it all. Make it simple, make it clear. And when you start doing that intentionally with everything and passion in your heart, God is going to act, because it's about your intent. And understand this, you can pray all day, you can hold up and proclaim what you are and wear your badge and everything like that. But if your character is out of line, if your walk doesn't align, nothing you say matters. It don't, because you're trying to fool the people who are here. When you close your eyes, don't forget, our heart will be weighed on a scale against the feather of my yacht. No matter what you think, your deeds will be counted. Ashe. Love y'all.